Hey, you saw in this video how much will this coin appreciate in price. We are going to be looking at the 1 ounce gold Griffin of Edward III. So before we get into this, I'd like to say if you haven't done so already and you like what you see / hear, please do go ahead and subscribe. And also let me know your thoughts and opinions on what you think of this coin and how well you think it may or may not do down below in the comments. So taking a look at this piece here, we have the somewhat a, could call it underdog or silent winner. To the best of my knowledge, I believe the 1 ounce Griffin, now that's from the silver offering, so the 2 ounce silver bullion coins, the 1 kg gold, 10 ounce or 5 ounce and the 1/4 ounce, and even all the proofs. This 1 ounce gold bullion coin here has been the best in terms of appreciation. Who saw it coming? I most definitely didn't. It was released just after the Lion, so once again, I think what we have here is one of those situations where the mint was just catching up with themselves. I mean, at the time of release of this video, I've done a few videos just speaking on the Royal Mint 50p releases. We've just had the Snowman, the Wallace and Gromit, the not Shakespeare, Sherlock Holmes, the release of the 50p's for 50 years. And I've just been somewhat disgruntled and ranting a bit about what they've done in terms of ramping mintages up, ramping prices up, and just killing the aftermarket sales for some of the collectors, the cowboys like myself. And then you have a coin that wasn't even designated to be anything similar to a collector coin. These coins are labeled bullion. So, you put your money involved in this and somewhat investments in terms of retaining your value and have an unlimited mintage. Yet we have a coin here that's just led the way out of the pack and way ahead of the pack and doing fantastic things in terms of appreciation. If only somebody would have known. I'm sure a lot of people would have put more of their money into the 1 ounce gold bullion. It is a big amount to chew. You had the 1/4 ounce. I was one of the early believers that thought the 1/4 ounce was going to be the one, and so did a lot of other people. They had the whole scandal going where it was hard to get, virtually impossible to get. Then the Royal Mint confirmed at one point that they was quitting doing the size, so they was going to stop doing the 1/4 ounces after the Lion, I believe. And I think just a lot of not knowing, once again, just the Mint making a boo-boo or just catching up with themselves, believing that, or knowing that they had a hit on their hands, and then starting the proof range with the Royal Mint. Not to forget, these are minted by the Royal Mint Bullion, so brother sister company, same name, different entities from what I understand. And then just leaving these to do what they had to do. So if we get no intervention from the actual producers, the Royal Mint Bullion, then this will go on to do fantastic things. All my own personal thoughts and opinions, guys, so I'd love to hear yours. As you can see the dings on the cheeks there. And just a side note also, I was asked where you could purchase the screw caps from, and I've done a video talking on many old videos, but these screw caps were something specifically done by the Royal Mint Bullion. They would ship out a lot of their coins in these screw capsules. I believe they've stopped doing them now, and there was a big scandal at one point, or conspiracy where somebody was going to get some made up and then sell them on the secondary market. But for some bizarre reason, the Royal Mint Bullion were the only people you could get these coin capsules from. I did a video showing a few dealers that were selling these, and they wanted astronomical fees. So if you can get these, usually you can find them on eBay and stuff, but you can't buy them on the secondary market, these screw type of capsules. These are specifically, I don't even know, they was painted straight or just for the Royal Mint Bullion, but you cannot buy these on the secondary market. And I think they've stopped doing them, but they are quality. If anything, the Royal Mint have a fantastic track record when it comes to producing display boxes and coin capsules. Keeping the quality of the coins themselves fantastic is a different thing. So this here doesn't fall under the same conditions. So we have nothing to worry about with quality control when we're looking at it being gold. So no milk spots to worry about. Yes, it's a bullion coin, but once again, it's so in demand. Any type of imperfections, you can see that around the outer rim of the coin, just go straight down the toilet. People want this because they want it. So it goes to show, once something's in demand and scarce, even though once again it's not unlimited mintage, any type of faults or imperfection go. Now this coin came out a little after the Lion coin, so the Lion first, that's also very hard to come across, but not as hard as the Griffin. So me, I have a whole pride of Lions, and this is the only Griffin I own, and I picked it up at a fairly nice price because it was an in-house purchase. If I would have known, I would have loaded up a lot more on these. But getting into the numbers of this coin and where I believe and see it can go. This coin, as of time of release, which is also kind of surprising because a lot of people don't seem to do this, seems to be, I wouldn't say back because I'm not sure if they actually sold out, but the gold is still available on the Royal Mint Bullion. These are the guys that produce this coin, but it has a set flat rate price now. So finding this coin right now in the UK, I believe it sells for about £1,600. So that's anywhere from $2,000, just under $2,100. That's what they're selling for on the Royal Mint Bullion. Now, that I would say is the flat going rate for this coin right now. So if you're asking me a good price on this coin, I would say if you can find it for 1,000, underneath £1,600 sterling, so 1,500 or anything below that, it's a good buy. I wouldn't even think, I'd see it as a good buy because I only see it going up in price. And so that you're looking at anywhere below $2,000. You know, you can find this coin. Now, this is my own personal thoughts and opinions. You know, I get asked a lot of times when somebody may find a coin if the price is okay. So I'll put it out there now saying finding this below 1,500 and then you've got a good deal. Yes, I did hear and see the UK dealer that had down there over 50 of these and they were selling them out. And this is, I'd say now about 4 months ago, time of releasing this video. This was around £1,200 sterling. So you're looking at $1,500. And I was out, you know, I was bone dry. I had nothing to offer. And I knew it was a fantastic deal. They just had a whole bunch of them come in. And they, like I said, and you know, I had a few messages even on the channel. But, you know, I from what I've seen, that was the last fantastic opportunity to get this coin at a fantastic price. You know, either it's going to be a situation like that again where some individual may have purchased a whole bunch of them and want to liquidate all at once, and we may see one dealer come up with a whole bunch of them, or it will just be a thing where as time keeps on moving on, dealers will keep on increasing the prices and you'll see them creep up more. This coin here, UK dealers are selling this for some crazy premiums. Now, just with the other coins I've displayed, it differs from dealer to dealer. I've seen a very prominent UK dealer selling this for upwards of like £2,100. So you're looking at around $2,700, and very prominent, you know, BBP, and they ain't going to be changing their prices anytime soon. I've seen European dealers selling this for 3,000 plus euros. So, you know, is that expensive? Once again, I don't believe so, because they obviously know something that we know, or I'm making very clear here. This is a very scarce coin. You know, I don't know. The mintages are out. Apparently, I've had a few people ask me what the mintages are. There are floating mintages out there, but the Griffin came in as the lowest. You know, at one point I thought it was the Lion. The Lion is also very low. So as mentioned before, I think these two are going to be the big money makers in the Queen's B series. We still have to wait and see the proof on the proof range, but who knows? You know, remember, the Royal Mint are well in their tracks now, so I doubt they'll be making any boo-boos in terms of it will be a limited mintage, but will there be an opportunity? It's time to be seen. But these here, you won't be getting these cheaper. You know, the going rate, as mentioned, it floats. 2,100, 2,200. There was absolutely none to be found. If I was selling this coin right now, I would be looking nothing less than £1,500. So finding it any cheaper, yes. Are they selling? Are they shifting at that? You know, you can ask that and get that are two different things. I think the thing here is you have a hot series, a very in-demand series, and then you have a coin that can't be obtained. And it's not that hard to obtain if you are picking up gold. You know, some may, or a good game plan could be if you're buying a quarter ounce every other month or something, and I've told a lot of people it's best to save. You could technically stack up the cash and go all in at one of these at £1,600 from the actual producers, the mint producing this coin. And yes, you would have paid over the odds for a 1 ounce coin, but you could technically looking at a coin that's easily appreciating the whole time. And whenever you see dealer buybacks, it's always a fantastic sign also. And I know I've got a few dealers that I deal with, and their buybacks are creeping up there. You know, most definitely creeping up there, where you'd get, I wouldn't take a loss on none of these. And this is from buying from initial price. When this coin first came out, I believe the person I got this coin off said he paid around £1,030. So that was around $1,300, under $1,300 he paid at the time for this coin. That's the thing to remember. These coins are sold as bullion. So seeing that this coin is doing so well and appreciating and selling across the world, you know, in America, they're selling well over 2,000. In the UK, secondary market dealers are selling for well over 2,000. So where do I see this going right now? I think this is all day a £2,000 coin. So you're looking at 2,500. And when I say £2,000 coin, I mean on eBay, it's selling at £2,000 all day, every day, $2,500. Yes, that price is out there now. Yes, you'll find dealers that have damn near doubled the price I've just said. I don't think it's going to move that fast, but I think they know exactly what is out there. You know, you don't need to worry. It's a hot series. It's technically the best or second best, depending on who you ask design. It will move, you know, so they can keep that price, because as the series goes on and time moves on, that price will be achieved. Peak price I see this at, in terms of how much will this coin appreciate, I'm giving my absolute, you know, I wouldn't even give a peak right now, but I would say don't be surprised when you see this coin asking on the secondary market, and all dealers are asking £2,500 sterling. So that's around $3,200. If you're seeing dealers asking that right now, I wouldn't say they're reaching. They just, you know, they're just moving a lot faster than everybody else. But I would say it wouldn't even stop there. And this is as crazy as it is, because once again, it's a highly desirable coin on technically you could call the best coin series out right now. They're still doing it. You could be looking at this coin and saying £5,000 sterling. Is it possible? Who knows? Is it worth grading is the thing, especially on the gold, because there's a very big power play there. It has a very large American audience, and I know in America the grading works best. In the UK maybe not so much, but you know, definitely an option if you've got a clean one. You know, not to forget, these are infamous with the whole cheek dents and scratches, so I'm constantly tapping away at the face to see if anything can come up that I can't see by the naked eye. But you know, I think the most potential's in this piece here, and then most definitely the lion. So if you have one of these, you know, you may want to hold on to it. If you want to liquidate and take advantage of the, you know, cashing some gains, now's a great time. You know, anytime this year, especially as spot is technically, its knees are wobbling, so who knows where it's going to go from here, but you may want to capitalize. But I definitely see this going big places. You know, easily looking, I look and see sites selling this for around £2,000 sterling now. So when it comfortably trades at around £2,500, $3,200, then it's all about seeing what you want to do from there. I've always put out there that I believe the lion in any metal, gold or silver, and the griffin, if you have as a complete set, will carry the rest of the set. So technically you can have 10 coins, have the griffin and the lion in there, and you know, the extra premium people will have no problem or will have to pay, because you have the griffin and the lion, which are technically virtually impossible to collect. So you could just be saving them a lot of time when you have everything all in one and present it off. You know, I've been asked about the silver proofs, the 1 ounces. I will get onto them. I don't collect them, but you know, we'll have to see how well they do at a later date. It'd be fantastic if somebody that did collect them kept me up to date and let me know. And also on the 10 ounces is also maybe got a package coming in on those, so we'll have to see how that goes. But I'm going to wrap this one up, guys, but please do let me know your thoughts and opinions on this coin. Once again, best of my knowledge, this is the best performing coin in the entire Queen's B series, you know. So let me know your thoughts and opinions on that. Do you like it? Do you think it's got potential to fly and grow even further? Or do you think it's just a short-term thing and it'll pop and fall back down in no time? Or do you think the Royal Mint will produce more? Who knows? But please let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Please do go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And I'll catch you guys on the rebound.